Not many people know, but I have a 3-year-old. His name is Nasser. I know some of my friends over there are shocked because they don't know. His name is Nasser, and just like any other 3-year-old, he thinks his only job in the world is to get on my nerves. How many of you here have kids, young siblings, cousins, young? All right, there you go. Then you know they love to push your buttons. One day I was in the sofa, he was in the kitchen, he grabs a cup, he looks at me, says, "Baba, look, look." I'm like, "Put it down." Said, "Nope." "Put it down, please." "Nope, nope." "Put it down, damn it." "Nope." So I ran to him, and he was waiting for me too. He was ready. He waited for the perfect moment, and as soon as I got right there, he threw the cup and ran away. Any of you have faced similar situations? No, really? Your kids are angels? The truth is, though, that no matter how much crazy they drive you, the love you have for them is priceless. Priceless. Because as soon as something happens to them, you'll be the first one to say, "My baby!" So last month, we almost lost him. He was running around with his little cousins, or I should say, he stole their toys and they were chasing him. And he got to a spot where he slipped and hit his ear, this spot, in a very sharp corner of a table. He got up, he didn't cry, ow, see the blood and start screaming, "Ah!" So they took him to the hospital. I met them there by 6 p.m. because I was at work. I rushed in, we took him in, then the nurse was ready to see him. She told him, "Okay, we're ready to see your ear, honey, okay?" He's like, "No." He was very stubborn. So I had to step in, and I had to literally hold his legs. So he started screaming, he started kicking, he even kicked me in sensitive places.
What was the doctor?
Because he was trying to check his ear. Then the other doctor came in. He checked him out. He said, "All right, because we want to prevent any infection, we would need to kind of patch it back together. And because he's very active, we can't do it when he's awake. We would need to put him to sleep." Fine. They didn't really tell us how long it's going to take. All they told us is we will need to make sure that he doesn't eat from now on, and we want his stomach to be empty. 9 hours later, and you don't want to know what happened between those 9 hours. But 9 hours later, the doctor finally said, "Okay, we will start approaching the procedure." And the reason we told you guys to not feed him, and we have to stay for 8 hours because we have to make sure his stomach is empty, because if he does eat, he might vomit, and the vomit might clog his air hole, and which would make him choke. He told us also another side effect of the procedure would be he might have some difficulty breathing, but it's very rare. He might hear a moan, but don't worry about it. He's okay. It's normal. This is us after 9 hours. I was dead asleep, tired. And so he came and told us that's how the procedure is going to be. This is before the procedure started. He's exhausted. At 3 a.m., guys, that's when the procedure started. That's when things got real, and picture taking stopped. This is when I no longer had control. This is when my fiance and I stepped to the side to watch nervously. 2 doctors came in, one was going to do the procedure, and the head doctor, and 2 nurses. They huddled and discussed how it's going to be, how the procedure is going to be. Great. The head doctor left because he doesn't really have to stay there, but he stayed close, just in case. Everything was going fine. The procedure started until the machine started beeping, which means his heart rate started going up. His lips starts to darken. He starts kicking. He starts breathing hard. He starts kicking. We're going crazy because we can't do anything, but that's what's happening. My wife started crying. What's happening? The doctor looks at her and says, "Please, ma'am, leave." She leaves. I have no emotion in my face. And I just stay there. But from inside, guys, it was hell. Because I was powerless. All of this is because of the medicine effect, but I was powerless. All I could do is just stay by the wall. I felt like I was chained, like there was nails in each hand. And I was chained to the wall. And the only thing I was able to do at that moment is close my eyes and say, "God, please. I am so powerless at this moment. Please don't take me away. Even if you have to take my life instead of his, just please save him." And as that was happening, the head doctor rushes in to try to flip things around. And all that time, it felt like 1,000 days. A little movie started to play in my head of every detail of the memories me and this little boy had. It was the time when he greets me by the door with his smile when I come back from work. It was when he jumps on my back and melts my worry away. It was every little memory. It was his gentle heartbeat and his warm breath in my hand when I put him to sleep. All of these memories. Although I am powerless at this moment, but the love I have for this little boy was getting redefined. I didn't care how many cups or plates he broke. It was just the relationship I have with him at that moment. And that gave me the true definition of love. So despite what happens, issues you would have with your mom, your dad, your sibling, your friend, if they push your button, I just want you to look them in the eye and remember how much of a precious gift they are. And for me, if that precious gift can come to the door every day I come from work with a smile that's gentle and sweet and innocent, that makes my world. Wouldn't you want to say? Wouldn't you want to say? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Then redefine your world. Thank you so much.